remember this. Observe. Listen to me, Hasalet. This class is
Okay.
being recorded for Jessica, for Betty, for Gabo, and for everybody who, everyone who's going to come.
Everyone.
Okay, everyone who's going to come. Okay, so do you accept recording this class? Is it okay?
Yes, I do.
Okay, now pay attention to this. This is a workbook, and can you read this? Can you read this?
Yes, Hasa, Gabo, Betty, Jess, Home, Chewy. This class is being recorded for you.
This class is being recorded for you. Did I record a class? I mean, yo le di clic, ¿sí o no? Ay, sí,
Mm,
por supuesto, aquí está.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so do you remember the reading that we were in the previous class? I mean, yesterday? Okay, remember this. Huh? Today is, what is the day today, Hasa?
Today is Thursday, July 7th, 2022.
You are right. And can you read this question?
What do you prefer?
Okay, you're the one who's
Goyon,
gonna tell me. Tell me. What are you gonna tell me? What do you prefer?
Goyon, this unit 11 of the workbook now? Yes.
Do you prefer that? Do we
Yes.
continue this? It's okay? Because it is
Yes.
good for you, but we can practice unit 11, sorry, related to this unit, the Kahoot game that we have over there, right? If you want, and it's up to you. It's up to you, okay, to do it. So let me close it. But you decided to continue doing this, okay? Let me close
Okay.
this. You decided to continue doing this, and we continue doing this. Do you remember Seoul, Quito, Rabat?
Yes, yesterday.
I read them all, but it was, you read this about Rabat, you know? But then I told you,
Yes.
let me read Quito rapidly because the time was being up. Can you read it again? Can you read Quito again?
Keto.
Uh-huh. And I'm going
Uh,
to underline if there is something that you don't understand in here, or there is something that you mispronounce, you pronounce incorrectly, I'm going to check
okay.
it out. Okay, so please tell me, can you start reading here?
Keto. Keto sits 200, 2850. 200,
2,850. 2,000.
800,
Remember,
800,
1,800. 800.
850
And 50,
meters.
repeat it after me. Meters. Meters.
Meters.
Quito
Meters.
sits 2,850 meters.
200, 208,
No,
100,
no, no, no. Repeat it again.
850.
Repeat it. You have to repeat the numbers. 2,850 meters.
2,850 meters
Okay.
above sea level and is the highest
Highest.
capital highest capital city in the world. Its population is 2.6 million people. The city is located near the Ecuador in the country of Ecuador, which means Ecuador in Spanish, Ecuador. Quito's downtown center, one of the most beautiful in the Americas, has not changed much since the Spanish founded the city in 1534. On a day trip from Quito, you can go walking in the mountains and visit a volcano there. Because of the city's elevation and location on the Ecuador, the water there is pleasant all year.
Okay, first of all, repeat the words that you have several problems in pronunciation. The first one is here. 2,000. 2,000.
2,000.
2,000.
2,000.
Thousand. You can say thousand. 2,000.
2,000. 2,000.
850. 850.
850.
The other one is highest. Repeat, highest.
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 The highest capital
Highest.
city in the world.
Highest
In the
capital
world.
city in the world.
In the world. Okay. The other one is
Okay.
changed. Has not
Change.
changed. Don't
Change.
pronounce change it. No. Changed. Okay. The
Change.
other one here is 1534. Repeat. 1534.
34.
15, you divide it in two, but you
15.
pronounce 1534.
15.
1534.
34.
Okay. Now continue with this. Walking. Do not pronounce the
Walking.
L. Don't pronounce the L. Pronounce walking. Walking.
Walking.
Walking.
Okay.
Okay.
Walking.
And the other one is weather. Weather.
Weather.
Weather.
Weather.
And then pleasant. Not pleasant, but pleasant. Repeat,
Pleasant.
pleasant. Okay, pleasant. Okay. Now, are there any questions about any particular word, any word that you do not understand here?
Highest.
Highest. Okay, pay attention. You know Pico Bolivar. You know Pico Bolivar. Pico
Yes.
Bolivar in Venezuela is the
Yes.
highest
El más
mountain.
alto.
Mountain in Venezuela is Pico Bolivar. Okay.
Okay.
The second highest mountain is Pico Espejo, which is next to Pico Bolivar. Pico Espejo is here, but Pico Bolivar is there, up there.
Okay.
Now you understand what highest means,
Highest. Okay.
Okay. Now, you have another question here?
No.
No, it's okay. How about this other, by the end of the, pleasant.
Pleasant.
Not pleasant. No. It's pleasant. It's
Pleasant.
pleasant. There is pleasant. The weather is pleasant. The weather there is pleasant.
Yeah. Okay.
Good, excellent.
Very good.
Like
all
the weather
year.
in Caracas. The weather in Caracas is
It's pleasant.
pleasant. And it is better in Los Teques. The weather in Los Teques and Carrizales, over there in Miranda State, in Los Teques. Oh God, it's wonderful because,
Yes.
all year long, it could be very hot in Caracas in May and June and July, but it is not so hot in Los Teques. You understand? So the weather in Los Teques is pleasant.
It's pleasant. Yes.
Pleasant means wonderful. Oh God. Awesome. You understand? Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome means wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Now, any other
Yes.
weather? Repeat weather. Weather. The weather. Weather is the weather there is pleasant. Okay. Any other question about any particular word you don't understand?
No.
Do you know what a trip is?
Trip,
When you travel, when you take a
Cuando
plane,
viajas.
you go on a trip, okay? If you want to go from Caracas to Maracaibo, you spend a long time, 10 hours of a trip of 10 hours from Caracas to Maracaibo, 10, or probably 11 hours, right?
Yes.
It's a trip. Wow. It's a long trip. Okay. Now, any question? No more questions? Volcano. You know what a volcano is?
Volcano, yes.
There are no volcanoes in Venezuela, but there are volcanoes here in Mexico.
Here in Chile too.
In Chile there are volcanoes. No here. Not there in Caracas. In Venezuela, no volcanoes. Okay, now let's continue with the other because we have already read about Rabat. But I want you to read about Seoul, the capital
Seoul.
city in South Korea. Could you please start reading right here so that I can correct your mistakes if you have any? Okay, tell
Seoul.
me from here,
Seoul.
Seoul.
Seoul was founded in 18 BCE. It is South Korea capital and today has a population of 10.5 million people. Seoul is famous for producing popular music and film that are very well known in Asia, Latin America, and the Middle East. The city is surrounded by mountains and located on the Han River. It has an excellent transportation system that can take you to 115 museums.
Wait a minute, please. Wait a minute. Because I want to move this, but to move this, I have to click on this so that I can get the marker again, the pencil again, and continue reading from here down. Okay, continue.
Okay. Monuments, park, and music festivals throughout the city. The best time to visit Seoul is in the fall and the spring. Winters can be quiet, cold, and summers very hot.
Okay, now pay attention to this. Observe if it is possible. Yeah, repeat. Founded. Ow, ow. Founded. Founded. Ow, ow. Can you repeat it? Founded.
Founded,
Okay, Seoul was
founded,
founded.
founded,
Ow. Observe that in many cases, surrounded. Ow, ow. OU is
round,
pronounced like ow, ow.
oh,
Surrounded,
found,
founded. Okay,
found,
BCE, BCE, you can say BCE. Okay, E. BCE is
e,
before Christian, before Jesus Christ, before Christian era, you know, this is the,
mm,
okay, before Christian. We say in Spanish BC, uh, or AC, antes de Cristo,
yes,
AC. In
AC,
Spanish is AC. Here you have 18 BCE is the Christian era, but it's before, okay?
before Christian,
And
okay.
Koreas, repeat Koreas.
Korea, Korea,
Koreas, okay? You made a mistake here in the pronunciation of E. Koreas,
Korea,
Koreas, okay? And population,
population,
population.
population,
Okay, the population is 10.5 million people, okay? Repeat this, famous, famous,
famous,
famous,
famous,
famous, okay? Repeat popular, popular.
popular,
Okay,
popular,
observe. When you pronounce the R sound, it's not R, not popular. No, no, no. The R, there is no vibration like that. Like R. No, no, no. Popular. Relax. Pronounce this.
popular, popular,
Okay, Do not make so many vibration on the tongue over there. So you say popular. Can you listen to my
popular,
granddaughter? Can you listen to
popular.
my granddaughter?
Yes.
Huh? I want you to listen to my granddaughter. Huh? Hey. You want to see her? Yeah, come on, come on. Check it out. Check it out. She's got it. Check it out. Okay? Check it out. Over here. Check it out. Okay. Say hello to Hasa. Say hello to Hasa. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
Say hello to Hasa. Hello. Hello. Say hello to Hasa. Say hello to Hasa.
Qué bella. Qué bonita, qué hermosa.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Now let's continue with this. So when you say the sound of a final R, okay, it's popular. Popular. Relax. Relax for the sound of a
Popular,
VR. Are popular.
popular.
Popular. Pa. There is an accent here. Pa. And then pu. Popular. Popular.
Sir,
Popular
popular.
music. Okay. And surrounded happens the same with founded. Ow,
Rounded,
ow.
rounded.
Surrounded, founded. Okay.
Okay.
Repeat.
Found.
Surrounded. Surrounded.
Surrounded.
It's not so,
Surrounded.
it's so surrounded, surrounded.
Surrounded.
Okay, and repeat this: museums, museums.
Museums.
Muse is you,
Museums.
z, museums, museums.
Museums.
Okay, and repeat this: throughout, throughout.
Throughout.
Okay, in this case,
Throughout.
there is an exception of the rule because you pronounce out here, out, but you
Mm,
don't pronounce out here. No, you pronounce through, through.
through.
Repeat,
Throughout.
throughout, throughout. And what does
Throughout.
it mean? Throughout means, okay, if you want to go from Caracas to La Guaira, you gotta go to the highways throughout two tunnels or three tunnels, throughout, throughout. When you have to go throughout, okay? Imagine that this is a tunnel. Imagine that this is a tunnel. You go throughout the tunnel, okay? Throughout the city. In this case, throughout, all over the city. Music festivals throughout the cities, in the whole city.
Mm, okay.
Throughout the cities, here and there, here and there. When you say throughout, it means that the festival is celebrated in parks, in museums, or throughout Seoul, the capital city. So we have very good festivals here and there in different places. Imagine that you go
Okay.
to a festival there in Caracas, from San Bernardino to
Uh-huh.
Petare. There are festivals, museums, and whatever. Imagine from Petare to La Pastora, okay, you know,
Okay.
or from Los Teques to Carrizales, throughout the city, okay. And the other one is, but remember, throughout, okay. And the other one is quite. Repeat quite,
White.
not
White.
quiet. Quiet is relax or silent.
Ah, okay.
But quiet is not written this way. This is quite. Quite is like saying very cold. Very is like saying quiet. Mm,
Mm,
the weather is, when you say very, very cold in, say, the weather is very cold in Mérida. Huh? Instead of saying that, you can say the weather is quite, quite,
mm,
quite is
very
similar.
cold.
Then when you say
Very.
quite or pretty, pretty cold. When you say quite cold, okay, very cold. Or when you say, for example, the weather is, instead of the weather, you can say it is. Huh? Instead of quite or 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 very, you can say pretty, pretty, pretty cold. You understand? And this means the same. When you say
Okay.
the weather is very cold, the weather is quite cold, the weather is pretty
White.
cold, similar expressions for, well, with a different word. In this case, the weather is, where is it? It's over here. Winters can be quite cold, huh? Quite cold. And summers, okay, quite, not quiet. Quiet
White.
means quiet means silent. Let's say, if I say silent, silent equals, I don't know how to write this here, equals, no, it's not this one. I have always problems with my computer here because I don't know if it is this. Oh, no. Tell me, what is it? Equals. When you say silent, equals. Say quiet, quiet. But this quiet is not written the same. Quiet is this way. Q-U-I-E-T, but quite is Q-U-I-T-E. There is a difference. And the pronunciation is quiet over here. Silent is quiet, quiet. And the pronunciation here is quite cold, quite cold. Okay? This is a longer word than this one. Okay? So, you see, do you understand the idea I'm telling you? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you say quite, very cold,
Very quick.
quite
Okay.
cold. Really, you can say winters can be really cold. Really is really. But when you say too cold, like there in Santiago, Chile, that is
Yes.
this way, it's really cold. It's
In the
too cold.
mountain
Ah,
is very snow.
snow. There is snow right there, right? Ya cayó
In the
nieve ya?
mountain.
On the mountains, on the
On the
mountains,
mountain. Yes.
on the
In the
mountains.
city, no, no
Uh-huh.
snow. In the
Okay,
mount, on
so
the mountain. Yes.
observe that you can replace very for the word too. I'm going to write another word. It's too. When you say T-double-O, you say too cold or very cold. You see? Very cold.
Yes.
Do you understand this? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, let me close this and let me continue with the next. Are there any words that you do not understand in this reading about soul? Tell me, are there
No.
any words in this? Oh God, let me check it out. The problem is that I don't know how to move it. I'm trying to move it. Soul.
So,
Questions? You have questions to ask? No? No questions to ask here?
no.
No? No questions? You understood it all here? In the Middle East. The mountains, okay? You understood it all, right?
Yes.
Okay, now, here are your answers. Remember that we read about Rabat, Quito, and Seoul. Rabat is in Turkey. Turkey. No, it's Morocco. Morocco.
Morocco.
Morocco is the country, Morocco. Rabat is the capital. You see? Quito is the city. Ecuador is the country.
The country.
Seoul is the
Yes.
city. Seoul is the city. But if you
Korea.
mention the city of South Korea, the capital city in South Korea, okay? So you learn in this book, you learn a lot about history, about geography, about many things. Not only English, but you learn a little bit of geography and history. Do you understand this? En este libro se
Yes.
aprende geografía, historia, biología,
Yes.
química. In this book, I have already told her that in this book, we learn geography, history, biology, chemistry, and many other things, okay? Now, read the web page and complete the chart. You tell me. Date founded. Seoul, Quito, and Rabat. Tell me, what is the date? Founded.
They
Seoul,
found it.
Quito, and Rabat. Tell me the dates. Founded. Seoul,
So
Quito, Seoul,
So founded in 18 BCE.
18 BCE. Okay, good. That is the year. 18 years before Christ, before Jesus Christ was born. 18 years. Okay? Or,
Okay.
okay? Yeah, I guess it's 18 years or probably 18th century. No, I think it's 18 years, but we had to check it out. Quito. What is the date of the founding of Quito?
Mm-hmm. The city. Rabat founded in 1146.
1146. That's right. 1146. How about Quito?
Quito founded the city in 1534.
1534. Okay? Similar to the cities in Venezuela. In Venezuela,
Yeah.
Cumaná was founded in 1525 or 1524. And observe, there is a castle in Cumaná similar to this one, a castle.
Yeah.
And the is something similar to this one, like Ayacucho Square in Cumaná. Okay, now tell me, the population. Tell me, what's the population in Rabat, in Seoul, and in Quito? Tell me about the population.
Um, in Seoul is population museums,
No,
festival music.
population, it means the amount of people that live. The amount of
Uh,
people that live. How many millions or how many millions people, how many million people live in Seoul? How many million people live in Quito? How many million people live in Rabat? According
in Seoul, 10.5 million people.
10.5 million people in
Million
Seoul.
people.
In Quito,
Yeah, in Quito, uh, 2.6 million people.
2.6 million people. Okay, how about Rabat?
And Rabat, uh,
Rabat,
508 one 518 8
80,000.
80,000.
580,000 people.
Hey.
Although
Five,
Rabat is the capital of Morocco, its
500.
population is only about 580,000 people. Okay, pay attention, man. Pay attention to this. Okay, I want you to observe. This is the pop in Korea. Okay, no, this is not the one. Okay, I'm going to mention this. When you are trying to write the, God, how difficult it is. Okay, I'm going to try to, God, se volvió a pegar. Ah, no, aquí está. Okay, right here. If you're mentioning, imagine that you're going to mention the, okay, we have 10 minutes left before we are going to be interrupted by Zoom, okay? Observe this. Oh, God, it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, okay. Observe. When you say, how difficult it is to move this mouse. Let me check it out if I place it here. Okay, now that we have set it down here. Okay, when you say, for example, 580, you see it here? 500. When you
518,000.
mention this, you are saying this. Pay attention. 500, 580. You see, 80. You see? But this is 580. Then when you write a comma here, huh, this means that this comma is like saying, thousand. You understand thousand? Don't you understand thousand? Thousand? Okay, observe
80,000.
thousand, 80,000. You see, 80,000. The comma here, the comma is like saying thousand. Okay? When you have three digits, 1, 2, 3, you have to use 100. 100 is for the digits, three digits, 1, 2, and 3. So you say 500. 80, this is 80. And then 1,000. Imagine that after 1,000, you have this one, 6, 7, 8. How are you going to read this? As simple as this. You say 678. Huh? So you say 6. Hmm? I don't know what is happening. What is happening here? My computer is slow. 600.
600.
Why 600? Because you have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 digits. Okay? So you have to mention 600. And what is next? 78. Okay? 78. 78. Okay? Okay, 70 has an E here. 78. 580,678. Okay? 580,678. Imagine that that's the population of Rabat. Well, it was not that. It was this. 580,000. Some people say 678, and they add like this, and 78. Huh? You can also say 580. Instead of this, you can use 10 and 80,000. Okay? But 1,000 has to be written here. 1,000 has to be written here. So you have problems in the numbers. In numbers, okay? So please pay attention to the numbers, okay? Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay, so let me close this. Remember that you have problems with the numbers, okay? And let me check it out. Okay, what else do we have apart from the population? Attractions. What are the most popular attractions in Seoul? Tell me.
Festival music.
Festivals. What are the most popular in Quito? In Quito, what is the?
In Quito is
celebrations.
Middle world.
Oh, what do you say? The middle of the world. It's the middle of the world. Yeah, there is a line. And you were there. Okay, that's good. There is kind of a monument. A monument. Okay, that is. This is north, and this is south.
Yes,
south
the water
and north. Okay, this is a very good attraction right there, because this is the middle of the world. Okay, now, but here you have probably something, there is something which is an attraction, is a volcano. A volcano. But you have to be careful. You're not gonna be burned there. Okay, You're not gonna be burned there, okay? Burned. What are the attractions in Rabat? In Rabat,
Music festival too.
music festival too, and what music festivals too? What else?
Yeah. And place, uh, ma,
Well,
place,
it's a
place
famous
in
music
spring.
festival. Is Mawazine. Mawazine
Mawazin.
is a music
Mawazin.
festival, but there is
Oh,
another
yeah.
one. You can visit
Casbah.
Casbah, Casbah, and all
Casbah.
Foster's. This is the one. This one. Okay. By going to the Castile castle, a castle. It's like a big castle, like the castles that you can find in Venezuela when you go to Margarita, when you go
Oh, yes.
to, Pampatar. There is a castle similar to this one, very old castle. Okay, these are tourist attractions. Okay, now you're gonna tell me this. Let us see. What do you complete in here? Complete these sentences. What do you say?
Seoul and Rabat have music festival.
Okay, so you complete this here with Seoul and Rabat have
Rabat.
music festival. Seoul and Rabat have music festival. How about the other? What is the capital with the smallest population?
Mm, oh, Quito or Rabat.
No,
Rabat.
this Rabat. Rabat is
Rabat.
the smallest population. 580,000
580,000.
people is not too much.
Yes.
Rabat is the capital city with the smallest population, only 580,000 people living there. What is the next one? The oldest capital city, what is it?
City. Seoul.
Seoul
Seoul
is
is
the
the
oldest
oldest
because it's
capital city.
before Christ, 18 before Christ, okay? Seoul is the oldest capital city. How about the other?
Quito has the capital city with the highest altitude.
Highest. Remember,
Highest.
highest
Ecuador.
altitude. Ecuador has the capital city with the highest altitude. So you went to Ecuador, and then you went to the middle of the earth, north and south. Okay, good. Excellent. Very good. That's another place. Didn't I tell you that in 6 years or 7 years from now, I'm going to have my own plane and I'm going to my own airplane and I'm going to invite you to go to Rome,
Paris.
Paris,
Rome.
London, ah, Greece, if you want, Athens. Okay, and we could travel here and there. Okay, let's continue with the next page that we have here. But we are going to be interrupted by the Zoom. But let's continue with this. If we can do it rapidly before we are shut down by the web, complete the sentences, use the phrases from the box. Okay, observe. These are tourist attractions, museum, bus tours, hotels, the zoo. Okay, now what do you say here?
Shouldn't
Shouldn't
miss.
miss.
Shouldn't miss.
Should see.